Okay. This is a little bit more relaxed way for her to go. So as I pick up on that right rein, there's just a higher chance of probability that I would go ahead and get hurt at that point in time, and I'm not going to want to do that. You know, I'm not in this to be a rodeo star.
What Dolly is showing to Ryan is that she has a complete lack of understanding of any of the basic controls. All of these signs point toward one thing.
Your horse's problem is she's just green as grass. All right. How old is she again? 7?
7.
7 years old. And you've been riding her for how long?
Oh, I rode her for about 90 days, and then I got hurt.
Okay, and then you had another trainer rider?
He had her 90 days, and he had at least 45 days in the saddle.
So her problem basically is she's just green, you know. And real honestly, this is how Tim and I start all the horses, all our young horses at home. You know, we go through the whole Jeffrey's method with the horse first, and then we'll start this process. Basically, he'll be on the horse first, I'll be on the ground, and then we'll swap positions once I feel the horse is in a more relaxed state, okay? So she's just green, she just needs some work, you know. I wouldn't call so much this as a behavioral problem as it is an unknown for the horse. You know, the horse just doesn't have the training in its head yet. So we'll do what we can this week and put some training into it, some good hard training, okay? And then you'll be able to continue on with that process, all right? But the bolting though, that comes from a fear response because she doesn't understand. You know, it goes into confusion. When a horse gets confused, its first response is to get away from that confusion. And so her response to that is to bolt away, okay? So what we're gonna do, and what I'm gonna do for her this week, is I'm gonna give her those basic controls that she needs to understand. You know, all horses, I don't care what kind of horse you have or what kind of discipline you ride in, need to have six basic things in their brain. Go, stop, turn left and right, back up and stand still, all right? Those are the basics for everything that you're gonna do from that point forward. So, when we come back from break, that's what I'm gonna get started on, okay?
Okay.
All right, you guys stick around.
Your horses will love Winnie's cookies. There are no preservatives or chemicals in these all-organic cookies, and they're shipped fresh right from our ovens to your barn. Packed with vitamins and minerals, Winnie's cookies work like a supplement, taste like a treat. For a free sample of Winnie's cookies, call 800-810-9466. That's right. You get a free sample by simply calling 800-810-9466.
Horseplay has never been so much fun. These tough Equa Spirit balls come in lots of styles and 2 sizes. They're extra heavy duty and hold up to even the friskiest play and exciting ground exercises or mounted games. Stimulate your horse's mind, body, and spirit with an Equa Spirit ball. To order, visit equa-spirit-toys.com or call 928-634-5797. That's 928-634-5797. Order now.
Although Dolly is a 7-year-old horse, she really is just a green horse. You know, she doesn't have any basic controls, and her few responses are right there on the surface. Now, these are the 2 things that I'm really going to need to focus on over the next few days. Let's go get at it.
4 days is not nearly enough to rehabilitate a horse that has gone this long with this many problems.
All I want is to give you horses you can take and enjoy. Because, to be honest with you, we don't use them for transportation. You know, we don't use them.
We use them strictly for our enjoyment.
Exactly. They're our pleasure. It's supposed to be a pleasure to ride, right? Well, this isn't a pleasure to ride. Well, it is for me, but for you, it's a totally different
I've
thing.
been hurt numerous times.
Right? Well, there's only so many times you can get hurt before you get hurt that last time.
Yes.
All right? And so you just need to really be careful about this thing. If you don't feel that you can afford to send her up to me, well, you're gonna figure something else out. You know, in that case, we'll figure something out.
Well, it's like I said before, I believe in my heart that this program is the only program on this earth that is going to work for her. This is a last-ditch effort for us. Both of us.
Sure.
And the only, I mean, if we can't make this work for Dolly and I, the only thing left is for her to just be out in the pasture and just be a horse for the rest of her life and, you know, never have those opportunities.
Right. You know, and sometimes, to be honest with you, there are some horses that I would say that just need to go out and be a horse, you know? If the owner, I don't ever tell any owner to pass that problem on to the next one. I think that's the most irresponsible thing you can possibly do. Is say, I have a horse with a problem, I don't want to deal with it, I'm going to give it to somebody else and let them deal with it. I think that's irresponsible.
Well, and that's what I wrote in my correspondence. I cannot even consider selling her to anybody the way that she is. I couldn't do that in good conscience.
Right.
At the end of 4 days, Linda realizes there's only one thing she can do, and that is give up Dolly. She offers her to Ryan.
Well, Linda, as I explained to you, I don't really think that you're ready for, well, to get up on Dolly, and I'm not real sure that you could continue on with her process. And while I don't normally do this for most people, I really do think that Dolly's a special horse, and I think that I can do a lot with her in the future. And I know that you've asked me to go ahead and take her home with me and work on her and stuff like that. So I accepted your offer, and you know, we'll find room in the farm for her and get her trained and rehabilitated and then find a real good home for her once we're finished.
Oh, Ryan, I'm so grateful.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I know it's hard, you know, and I've not done this, you know, really with anybody before. And I normally don't just accept horses because I do get offered this a lot, you know. Can't tell you how many times I get offered horses for free. And, you know, like I said, I really do think she's a special horse. I think we could do a lot with her, so.
I just want a good life for her.
Sure. Sure. She'll have that.
I know she will.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think what we'll do next is we'll get Dolly up to our place and start that process.
Okay.
All right? Mm-hmm. You good with this?
Yeah.
All right. All right. All right. So what you guys don't know, and what Linda doesn't know just yet, is that I've gone ahead and I'm going to take Linda's horse back with me to the National Equine Behavior Center there in Troy, Missouri, and I'm going to rehabilitate her horse. But what she doesn't know and what we're going to give to her is a little surprise. But tune in next week, you'll see what it is.